Okay, I understand you're hungry. I'm getting to you. And so anyways, I was just telling her how you should always finish your food, you know. Well, hi guys. I'm just hanging out here with my new friends in Gujarat at vcare, the Vadodara Center for Animal Rescue and Emergency. And as you can see, it's so easy to love these sweethearts. Well, you'll see what I mean soon enough. I'm here with Nandita Amin, who is an educationist, an architect, and most endearing to me, the managing trustee here at vcare. So nice to meet you.
Lovely to have you with us here.
Thank you so much. Okay, tell me about how vcare started.
Well, I was associated with animal welfare since I was a child because I would pick up strays, bring them home, like so many people out there, and finally thought we'd get together a formal kind of an organization. So on 12th November 1997, we gave birth to vcare.
And tell me about all the different facilities, the different sections of animals that you have over here.
We have a wonderful boarding kennel which can board 8 pets.
Oh, okay.
Or strays. A lot of people keep strays too. We have a donkey shelter, which was initially funded by the International Donkey Protection Trust of England.
Nice.
And now we kind of manage it ourselves. Okay. We have a bird shelter, which this Makar Sankranti, we rescued a whole lot of birds and you see them here. And we have a cow shed. Okay. We have a dog run. We have a puppy shelter. Nice. And we hope to have add-ons as we go along.
Nandita, tell me, how has your journey with animals been, not only with vcare, but also otherwise?
I have always been in love with animals.
Why?
Well, I feel they're a better breed than us. I get so much satisfaction in even saving one life or even giving it 7 hours. We've had donkeys come here severely injured. I know they're going to die. But the comfort we can give them, the last meal, or just that gentle touch on its head, it just moves me and it just makes me want to do it day in and day out. And if I had my way, I'd quit everything and I'd be here at vcare all the time.
I bet you if they had their way, they'd want you to do the same thing. And vcare, what has the journey been for vcare? How the struggles?
It's always an ongoing struggle, Seema, for funds, as I'm sure you know with all NGOs, and we're no different. So we try to be innovative in trying to raise funds. We've had an art show. Baroda is a home for many, many internationally known artists. We bought this piece of land when Hema Malini came and did Mahalakshmi, her dance drama, and we raised funds.
Okay.
And our dream now is to have a wonderful animal crematorium. Unfortunately, it costs 25 lakhs.
Wow.
So if there's anybody out there who wants to help,
yes,
we're here.
Yes.
And we'd love to have an X-ray machine and a proper hospital. That's our dream.
Do you have volunteers who come here?
You know, we've been trying to get volunteers, but in a city like Vadodara, I don't know why it doesn't happen.
Okay.
Because I've seen in Bombay, Delhi, Bangalore, there are lots of volunteers. Unfortunately, we haven't had people coming forward yet.
Okay.
But maybe it will happen.
Maybe it'll happen. Maybe you're just very spread out, and right now, with time, it'll happen. So people, come volunteer. We need you. Great. I'd like to look around the place if you'd show me.
Sure, Seema.
Yeah? Great.
He's got a very bad maggot injury, which we've been trying to treat. Okay. And hopefully he's going to be fine soon.
Oh, yes, you are. You're in good hands. Love it. boy back there. Or they call him Tiger or Brownie at vcare. Why is that? Because they don't really know his real name. Apparently, he was abandoned, and they found him, and he needs a good home. He has a winning personality, is a chocolate brown colored Labrador, and we need to find him a really good home. But right now, it's time to find out if you've got the answer to last week's contest question correct.
Last week we asked you, where would you find a dingo? A. Australia, B. USA, or C. India? The correct answer is A. Australia. The Australian dingo is a free-roaming wild dog unique to the continent of Australia and is mainly found in the outback.
Boom boom bandidi, a doom dum day, a doom dum day, do 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 do. Boom boom bandidi, a doom dum day, a doom dum day, do 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 do.
Jerry,
I'm here to meet Dr. Pratibha Panchal, who is the administrator at vcare, and the wonderful medical team here is treating a rescue case. Hi, Dr. Pratibha. How are you?
I'm fine.
Good. Can you tell me about what's going on with this dog?
Yeah, this dog met with an accident.
Okay.
A vehicle has run over the back portion of the dog, and it's both the legs are paralyzed, and doctor is trying to treat it.
Well, that was very good of whoever called in about this
Yeah,
dog.
there was a caller from Kareli Bagh area who called up,
Okay.
and immediately we picked up the dog. We are treating it. It's already there for 3-4 days.
Okay. Can you tell me about some of the other cases that you see over here at vcare, some of the very difficult cases that you've had to deal with?
We get like distemper cases, we get accident cases. We have puppies also who have met with accident and they are not able to walk now.
Oh.
So there are so many cases. Every day we are getting new cases. We get monkeys, we get cats, all kind of animals.
And what's the monkey situation that you have going on right now?
Monkey is doing well. We may be releasing it in another week. It met with an accident. A car hit it and went away.
Oh.
And the boy sitting on the parapet brought it here in hand. I mean, we were also surprised because it is a very huge monkey.
Yeah. And how long have you been working at vcare?
12 years.
12 years. Wow, that's tenure. What made you do this?
Because basically I'm a geologist. I've done PhD in geology. I was a lecturer in MS.
Okay.
And after marriage, what liabilities I can say. I couldn't spend whole day for my work. So I used to love animals. So I got this option and I joined this. And I'm enjoying it.
You are enjoying it. Thank you so much, Pratibha, for what you're doing.
Thank you.
Really, you're God's gift to these animals.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
God bless you.
Thank you.
And God bless you, sweetie pie. Yeah, you're in good hands. Aren't they cute? Well, I've got more cute coming up on Bloggers Bark, presenting Ginger. And here's what Sasha Cruz has to say about Ginger. We had started noticing that a lot of socks were gone missing, and my husband and son blame me or the domestic help for being careless. But somehow I knew that the actions all reeked of Ginger's not-so-innocent ways, and I had to capture her in the act. So I pretended to be asleep, but she would keep checking if I would wake up to prove her guilty and me innocent. If your little one is a star too, do send in their high-resolution photographs or videos to pets@ndtvgoodtimes.com. Well, that's very naughty of you, Ginger. But you know what? These are the kind of things that make us fall in love with our pets even more. And another way to love them is to keep them healthy. So let's see what the vet has to say today. Hey, focus on your food.
Hello, doctor. Good noon.
Hi.
This is Jenny. We are thinking about getting us sterilized. We have heard that there are some pluses and some minuses. So, what would that actually be?
The positives are, one, she will not have any pyometra, which is a very fatal disease considered for female dogs. Her chances of having breast cancer becomes very low. So these are the basic positives. If I look at the negatives of it, she definitely cannot reproduce because we remove her genital organs. She doesn't come in her menstrual cycle, of course. And there is a possibility of her putting on a little more body weight. But we do see lots of even non-sterilized dogs walking down the street who are quite fat. So I would not say that it's an excuse to not get our pet sterilized.
So for her, it would be like maybe before the next menstrual cycle?
Ideally, it should be, if it's a female dog, we are planning a surgery, so it should be best between her 2 menstrual cycles so that the blood supply to the uterine organs, the genital organs are lesser during that phase, so the amount of surgical bleeding is also minimal.
This is Kali, and I wonder where you get your name. Is it from the color of your fur? Yeah, I think so. Well, the breed we're going to show you and know your breed gets its name from the way it stood motionless, pointing at game as soon as it found it. Do you know which one I'm talking about? Well, we're about to tell you. This is the English Pointer. They were originally bred in England, where they were bred as gun dogs. Pointers have a short coat which is easy to manage. They're even-tempered and congenial dogs and hence make for good family dogs.
Boom boom bandidi, a doom dum day, a doom dum day, do 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 do. Boom boom bandidi, a doom dum day, a doom dum day, do 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 do.
Welcome back. You know how we Indians love our festivals? Whether it's Holi, Dasera, Diwali, Eid or Christmas, we are ready to celebrate. But sometimes our celebrations also have a negative effect. For example, I've known dogs who've needed psychiatric help because of all the noise they've dealt with around Diwali time. And recently, vcare have had to help our feathered friends who were injured during Sankranti. Let's have a look. Next time you're going to celebrate a festival, just look around and make sure you're not harming any other creature. Up next, our Dr. Umesh is here to help you with your pet. You're my pet.
Hi, this is Dr. Umesh. Welcome to Ask the Dog section. Pradeep Singh from Jaipur has a query on his pet.
My dog doesn't bark. What do I do?
Hi Pradeep. You must feel happy that you have a wonderful companion who is not barking for no reason. So barking is a one way of communication. They can be used for a variety of sentiments and they might use the different sounds for a different situation. For example, the barking may be used to claim his territory, or you might bark while he's playing, or you might bark to get your attention, or you might bark to just ward off the intruders. So it depends on the situation. So if you really want your dog to learn barking, I would advise to seek a professional trainer.
Thank you, Dr. Umesh, for that wonderful advice as always. You know we're in the state of Gujarat, and Gujarat has 4 national parks and over a dozen wildlife conservation sanctuaries. And this would not have been possible without the participation of the people of Gujarat. Now it's time for you to participate in something. It's time for this week's contest question. What is the name of the 3-headed dog in Greek mythology that guards the gates of Hades, the king of hell? A. Ilo, B. Cerberus, or C. Harpies? SMS your answer, A, B, or C, and send it to 56388. There are pedigree gift hampers waiting just for you. I hope you get the answer to that question correct. Hey, listen, have you ever wanted to throw your pet a party but been at a complete loss how to go about doing that? You know, confetti, and cake and return gifts and all that jazz? Well, don't you worry. Kyuki party abhi baki hai dost. See what we've got for you coming up. Sweetie pie, your banana's all finished.